I guess I'll have to use the same thing for now, but it should be chicken noodle soup. Hi, how are you? Oh boy. Gotta have the wings. Hello, hello. I know, right? I am so hungry. So hungry. Let me get some ingredients. First off, there a cutting board. Oh my god. I don't have any chicken ready. Oh my gosh. Why did I do that? Give me a moment. Oh my gosh. Chicken is frozen solid and I need to make chicken noodle soup. Gosh. This is a disaster already. Ugh. I can do the bag thing, but I don't think I have enough time. I need the chicken soup now, so I'm gonna have to resort to the microwave. We'll get to it, don't worry. Other than that, I do have all the ingredients. And it's already kitchen, because Satan always does this to me. Okay. Got onion. Delicious, incredible, amazing onion. Celery. Carrots. And I have parsley. And a bay leaf. This is my ingredients, along with chicken broth, and a bay leaf. Yes. Would you guys, I don't know if I could do this, put this on a gimbal so it just follows me around the kitchen. But it might make people nauseous. But it could be cool too. I don't know. I'll think about it. Always trying to make this show better. Always. Now I need a cutting board. Anyway. Yes, these are the ingredients. Carrots, celery, onion, bay leaf, this. And if you want to get extra fancy, which I do, I add garlic. And yes, you can buy the garlic cheaper if you chop it yourself, okay? But I happen to like minced garlic. And you can make it yourself. It's like olive oil and garlic and pre-made, and then you know, I don't have to add oil or whatever. Anyway, yes, you're gonna have your basics like salt and pepper and oil, you know. Actually, I might not even need the oil. Yes, I will. Anyway, okay, so that's what I start with, right there. This is it. So, I need to make myself some room though. This is gonna be last. So I put it in the water like a little tree. Oh. So first I'm gonna do the onions, and I'll do the carrots, and then I will do the celery. And if you're really smart, you do a little bowl, and that way you catch all the trash and whatnot. Wash your hands. You always want to wash your hands nicely. By the way, is my music too loud? Or is it okay? Let me know. Okay. Big knife. Big knife. Like this one. Nice and sharp. I want to wait on the onion. It's my favorite. I always want to do it first, but you know, not today. Not today. Carrots. I like to get them petite, and I don't have to do as much cutting. And I can use them as a snack. And let's be honest. If you can't grab it right away and have it as a snack, like maybe a little carrot and a snack pack, you know, like a ranch or something, then you probably won't use it as a snack. There'll just be big old carrots in there. Like, who are you, Bugs Bunny? No. Did you guys say my music was okay? Chop, chop, chop. Okay, I put the good stuff in there. I only got so much room. I'll just throw the trash away as I go. But essentially, you could have a trash thing and a good bowl thing. Be very careful. I just almost cut my hand. And something that could prevent that is like a scraper. So if you're a little nervous around the knife, you don't want to scoop your vegetables in like I just did. Yeah, they have different cuts of carrots. I probably could have got them pre-chopped, but then what would you have to watch? Then see, you just take that. And this has measurements in it. So like, if I need a half cup, it's just this scoopful. So you can get cool stuff like that. Little kitchen gadgets to help you out along the way. I don't like to bring a lot of stuff into my kitchen, a lot of kitchen gadgets, because they just take up counter space. And so if I'm not like using them, I don't want them. And typically if I could just do things the old school way and it's easier, that's what I'll do. Everything cleans to make things easier, but sometimes too much stuff just makes you overwhelmed. And then that's why you don't want to get stuff done. So I definitely don't buy like all the newest gadgets, but this is definitely handy. I do like having that. It's like little things that make a difference, you know? Like these carrots are a little bit of a pain. Like one big carrot would have been easier to chop, but like I said, this way I have snacks. I like cooking because like nothing's exact. Most things aren't exact. Like if I don't put enough carrots in this time, like is it gonna be the end of the world? No. I could just eyeball stuff. Or I can measure it, whatever you want to do. Baking has to be like more exact. So I just got this many carrots. Probably a cup and a half. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, I can use these as snacks for the rest of the week. Carrots. Now I'm going to throw these all together in at once, so there's no worry about not mixing it in there. Now I'm gonna not need all of these celeries, but I could make snacks, right? Because I've got that celery and I'm cutting stuff up anyway. So, I can make a little snack jar for the week. I can get that Tupperware. I can put those carrots in there. Because I'm not going to use these carrots for anything else, right? Ooh. And I have like little ranch dips, and so I can just put that in there. Ooh. Oh, I like this idea. Mmm. So rather than grab like chips and stuff, you have this. Those carrots were pre-rinsed. Celery's not. Rinse them under cool water, cold water, whatever. Cold water's the best. If you screw up, whatever, keep going. Aaron Blue, thank you for becoming a member of my army to defeat Satan. With that membership, not only do you get cool emojis, but you also get behind the scenes content as well as like meat suit hangouts. Isn't that nice? I let her out for a while. I know, she's ridiculous. Doesn't know how to do anything. Cut off the parts in the front that are like, you know, gross. Nice clean top. Now, you know, Satan wants you to eat devil's food. Not at all. In my hell, you will have healthy eating. Okay? Now, remember, I'm going to do half and half, right? So, this first, let's see, which part of the celery do you like raw most? That part we'll put in our healthy eating jar, and then the other part we'll put on there, or we can have both. We could have a variety. Actually, I like the bottoms as snacks. That way they're like big scoopers, right? So I'll just do this front part as the soup, and it's got the leaves in it and stuff too, so I like to add that to the soup. Anyway, I'm gonna cut like about 1/2 inch. See how much that is. Use this scraper. So like this is 1/2 cup. So that's really helpful if you're just starting out cooking and you're like a recipe person and you're reading recipes and you want to get it exact. But like I said, I just kind of eyeball it. So we got about 2 cups here of celery. If you like more celery, put in more celery. If you like less celery, put in less celery. Do what you want. You don't have to have it exact. That doesn't matter. I don't care what Satan says. So how many snacks am I actually going to have? I'm going to put a little more celery in there. I don't feel like... Dog is getting so much celery right now. Okay. So where do I want it? Okay, I want it to end like right here before it's like too white and like too crispy and too wide. Cut that stalk off. That's what was holding it together. Looks really cool. I like that. Ooh, like flour. Anyway, I'm gonna cut these in half. There we go. Now they're in my snack pack. I'm gonna get rid of the fluffy ones. I'm not gonna eat those. Anyway, healthy snacks for the week. Yay! like them with ranch. You could just add a ranch pack, right? Right there, ready to go. Just being like, eat me. If you want to get fancy, you could put cream cheese in there or peanut butter. Those are good dips. Work perfect. But anyway, I'm in a hurry. I have things to do. I have ghosts to talk to. I'm a strong, independent succubus. So I don't have all the time in the world, right? Now, clear this trash. I never found out if the music was too loud. I'm just going with it, but you guys seem to be having fun. Okay. Next. Onions. Sweet, delicious, amazing onions. Oh my goodness. They are my favorite. When I become the new ruler of hell, I'm going to infuse all of the air with the smell of onions. Oh, it'll be marvelous. Absolutely marvelous. So I just cut off that top there. Oh my gosh, I just take a deep inhale. Ugh, the aroma. Oh, delicious. Absolutely delicious. You know, that's in my book of Leviathan. The onion initiative, the onion, you know, whatever, like I named it. Anyway, Sunday nights we have a union meeting late at night where we decide what is going to happen in hell. You can go ahead and submit ideas on my posts in my post section. There's a post there. Tell me how you want hell to be. And we'll vote on initiatives. It's a lot of fun. All right. How many onions do I need? Now I'm only cooking for 2 meat suits. Me and the demon spawn. Because why wouldn't Satan make me a single mother? You know, but the son of Satan is going to be strong one day. Very, very strong. Anyway, he got my millions of billions of demon spawn, so he has to take care of those right now. But, you know, I'm building an army. And I am on a demon spawn strike right now. I'm not creating any more. Now, really depends on how much onion you want in your soup. Oh, but it does smell so delicious. Oh, so good. So good. Okay, you stay there, please. Okay. Tear off this skin. You could tear it off before or after. I just prefer to tear it off after. Cut it in half. And then you cut along, because like the onion's got all these layers, right? These, no. Can't let the dog eat onions. good for them, apparently. Something happens with their little system. Anyway, so if you cut it in half and you turn along the onion, you can get pretty even cuts that way rather easily, especially if you're not good at cutting stuff. Make sure I didn't miss any. Bam. Cut. This dog is looking. Sorry, hellhound. You can't have the most delicious onions, but you know, in hell you'll be able to smell it all the time. Just wanting the onions. But it'll just be the smell. There'll be no onions. Don't worry. I always put it in a sandwich bag. Plastic, plastic, plastic. Everything plastic. Okay, now I have this. This thing. Here's the problem, okay? I forgot to take the chicken out. So I need to utilize the microwave. So, I am also going to chop up the broccoli though, or not the broccoli, the parsley. I don't need that much. That's right. I don't chop it. Forgot. Now before I want to do anything with the chicken, because chicken can contaminate stuff, this isn't going to be in the soup for very long. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pull this parsley off. I have the big flat leaves. I'm pulling them off their stems. Aren't you, baby, I'll be your fool. If you let me, don't forget me, 'cause you're just another thing you're lost to. You're just another thing you're lost to. That's all I really want to use. I'm going to go ahead and rinse this. Want you, baby, I'll be a fool. If you let me, don't forget me, 'cause you're just another thing you're lost to. Okay. I missed a couple. I don't know why I'm putting it in that. That was silly. Okay. I'm gonna do some chops. Not like finely chopped. You can if you don't like that texture. But I like the big leaves. You can also use the other parsley, the curly parsley. This is the Italian flat parsley. All right, so vegetables are done. Just as a rule, I always do vegetables first, and then I deal with the meat. And just doing it that way, whether anything is all gonna be cooked or whatever, there's gonna be raw parts, whatever, I'm just in the system of this is how I do it every time, so there's no contamination. Parsley everywhere. Okay. I don't have time to go to the grocery store every day. So preferably you would get the fresh or the frozen chicken, right? Because I don't have time to go to the grocery store every day. Now, you get the frozen chicken and it's frozen. Now the most ideal thing would be to like set it out in the fridge or in cold water and let it defrost that way. That would be most ideal, but I forgot. So, I need to utilize the microwave, the defrost setting. By the way, that's very dangerous. If you're gonna do that, cut away from yourself. But it also dulls your knife. I should have used scissors, but oh well. Life will go on. Okay, so that's a nice big chicken breast. Ooh, this one too. Those are good. I think that'll be enough. Trying to not touch everything with my chicken hands. Inevitable. Anyway. I have this microwave cover that keeps things from like exploding in my microwave. It keeps my microwave cleaner longer. So, about the chicken. Here's the microwave. So how many pounds is that? And you press the defrost and it'll tell you on your thing, this is boneless poultry, okay? So I click the number on mine. I don't know how to use your microwave. Anyway, I click the number and then I put the pounds. I don't know, what is this? 1.5? Okay, and then I press start. And it says it's gonna defrost for 5 minutes and 55 seconds. And that's gonna be right. But I don't believe it, so I'm gonna keep checking it and turning it and making sure that it doesn't cook in the microwave and that it's like even enough. So I don't want any part cooking. The middle part should be like cuttable enough by then. And that's okay. Okay? That's okay. Next, I get my pan out. By the way, you can find all my links, merchandise, and more at paywithyoursoul.com. As well as like origin stories. I have some of those on there. Anyway, I need to wash this pan because it's been sitting out in the open. Come here. I need to do the dishes because why wouldn't Satan leave me with a sink full of dishes? Most of the water pour out of there. I think I'm actually, yeah. Okay. Check on the chicken. Gotta check on that chicken. Okay, it's still really frozen. That's fine. I'm gonna turn it over. Juice to catch in the bowl and not all over my microwave. Okay, start. I feel like having some of my snacks. You know, sometimes you get hungry. Okay? Sometimes you get hungry. Look at that. Mmm. I can't find it. Here it is. You can get a case of this ranch for $72.21 at Walmart, or you can get it at Target. 12 flour or 8-pack for $6.99. I like this, okay? Just make sure when you're snacking, you don't touch the raw chicken and then touch your snacks, okay? Make sure you always wash your hands before touching raw vegetables or cooked food that's about to be consumed. Any food that's about to be consumed, wash your hands. Mmm. You know what's good about this ranch packet? It's all mine. I can double dip it. I can put the celery in there. That is good. And if you use my links, I get a commission. Isn't that nice? That celery is delicious. Your brother sounds like a jerk. That's my ranch. Other people can get their own ranch. It's like an 8-pack or like a case, you know. Okay. Checking the chicken. Still pretty frozen on all edges. Not loose at all. I'm just gonna turn it. Start. It's still defrosting. It keeps having to turn. It's better to do it little by little than to put it in there too long. You know, and that gives you time for snacks. Delicious and wonderful snacks. Now. Wipe this down with a clean paper towel because I don't have time to wait for it. Drink a little coffee. You can always do air fryer, but I'm gonna be seasoning my chicken and sauteing it and making it delicious, so air fryer is not the method I would use for this. Hi, Lou. You won't get none. Not right now. No. No, I'll be sauteing on the stove. Thank you, Brick City Richie. Thank you. She is so cute, yes. She wants the food. You're not supposed to be in here while I'm cooking. It's very dangerous. I'm using onions. I know, they could be bad for you. Yeah? And you eat everything that falls to the floor so quickly. No, none of that. No. Okay. All right, now the chicken's getting there. It's starting to melt. This chicken's probably ready. Okay. Oh no! Okay, defrost. Boneless poultry. Okay. It's getting close. This one's kind of fatty. Cut that fat off. Oh, I like this size for my soup. You could make it smaller. Maybe that size. But that'll be good. Pour out that chicken water. Ah, it's still too much. Actually, this one's almost there. Actually, I could cut this one. This one still needs help. Cut it into strips first. Perfect. There's still some frozen like spots, but it's cuttable, which is actually kind of helpful. Makes it a little stiffer and easier to cut. And it doesn't overcook the edges. So if you want everything to stay cold, nothing to warm up when you're defrosting in the microwave. That is so thick. Okay. I'm gonna try to cut that. I think it might be okay. Cut the fat, or don't, I don't care what you do. Okay. Okay. Cut in a strip. So this is pretty frozen, but it'll still, Let me not get chicken everywhere. It'll still cut. And you're gonna chop it up in cubes and it'll defrost just fine while it's sitting here. It's not the end of the world. And if you didn't remember to put out the chicken, you can still cook a quick, easy meal. See how easy it is to cut that? Like, I feel like it's easier to cut it when it's slightly frozen. Okay. Give it room. All right. I don't have to cut anything else now. I'm all prepped. So now all I'll be doing when I'm cooking is actually cooking. While I'm at the stove, I'm at the stove. Not running for anything. Everything's together. Quick, easy. Okay. I wonder if that little cart is like available for sale. Is this it? No. I see them, they're so close, but I don't see the one I have. Dang it. Close, but no prize. Dang it. All right. Smell. What are you doing? Where is he? Okay. Now, the first thing I'm gonna do is sweat the vegetables. Drink some coffee. Alright. Turn up the heat. Low to medium. Like right on that edge. That's where I like to go with that. Heat up, heat up, heat up. Now remember, we've got our chicken, got our bowl of vegetables, onion, celery, and carrots. I'm going to put in garlic. You don't have to. And then we have chicken broth and parsley, salt, pepper, they pretty much go in everything. Bay leaf, parsley, okay. That should be it. Heating up the pan, heating up the pan. Oh, what? Lou, stay. Lou, no, no. Go back there. Go back there. Give the cat some space. I know you're learning. Lou is getting very good with the cat. They just like, they stare at each other from like, from across the room. They're not friends yet, but they're not bad. Hi, baby, come on. You wanna come up? No? He's got a fence in the basement, but it's got like a hole that the cat can fit in, but the dog can't. So he just sits there and like pokes his head through, and he's like, meow. He'll get there. He'll get there. All right, it's starting to feel hot. I'm gonna make it a little hotter. I've been cooking for so long, I just like kind of know. You just kind of get the feel for things, okay? You know, Satan doesn't understand that cooking doesn't have to be perfect every time. He says in order to get out of here, I have to learn to cook, clean, look pretty, and be pleasant. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, I gotta train because this Thanksgiving was a disaster. I mean, it wasn't that bad. I was still amazing, but like I did like burn some plastic and destroy a pan. It was my big test. You know, I did everything right. I did the cleaning and the looking pretty, but it was Thanksgiving, so the sink was full. Not very clean, but you know, I still should have been able to get out of here. Yes, not fair. Anyway, this is pretty hot. Well, not hot. It's like a medium hot, okay? I don't want to like fry these. What I'm going to do is called sweating the vegetables. Get some flavor in here. Oh no, I don't have my favorite spatula. That'll work. Just kind of till the veggies are like glistening a little bit. Get that flavor out of there. Open them up. Not for long. I like to salt and pepper them at this stage. but you don't have to. Get that flavor in there. Oh, I forgot. We're gonna need noodles. I always forget the noodles, but for the chicken noodle soup. All right. Looking good. I feel like that's pretty good. That's perfect because we don't want it to cook. So it's just kind of glistening a little bit. Oops. Throw it in there. Let those spices in. Okay, there we go. That's good. Okay, those are in there. Now, because I don't want to use a bajillion pans, I'm going to put a slight amount of oil in this. Not. Get that oil all over. Now remember that garlic. This is where I like to put in the garlic. Now you've got about 20 seconds with garlic. There's two ways to make garlic. You can either have it cooked really fast and crispy, or like a little slower. But each of them happen in pretty much seconds. Garlic cooks very fast. So I'm gonna get a tablespoon and throw it in there. Remember, I have my chicken ready. Right about there. I'm gonna throw in my chicken. There's a lot of water because it was cold, frozen. Pretty much defrosted after I cut it in those couple minutes. I don't want to just pour it in because I don't want all that water in there. It's not gonna, I mean, if it happens, it happens, but. Oh, I'm gonna need the mop. Watch out. Throw that in there, get that garlic all over. Salt and pepper this too. We're just layering the flavors as we go. I'm gonna crank that up a little bit. Should have had that much higher. Whatever, it's one meal. We're getting that browning on there. I don't want to cook it all the way, because remember, we're going to simmer it for like a half hour. Get all those flavors in there for the soup, right? Hi, Rosa. It's been a while. Maria, thank you. Thank you to everyone who sent jewels and super chats, by the way. I appreciate it. Every time I touch the chicken, I wash my hands before I move on to something else. Whenever you touch raw chicken, wash your hands afterwards. And when you're cleaning too, you want to just like make sure you don't touch raw chicken to any of your spices and cross-contaminate. Get a little flavor on there. Probably should have had it higher right at the beginning. Whatever. One meal. Alright, so it's all covered. Like, see? But it's not quite cooked all the way through. That's where I want it. Go ahead and throw those vegetables in there with them. Chicken broth. Now, depending on how flavorful you like your broth and salty, this one's 34% less sodium. I'm controlling the salt as much as I can. I'm gonna go ahead and put the chicken broth in there. You can make it all broth. You can make it broth and water. I'm gonna use 2 of these. Maybe 2.5. You know, you control how much broth you make too. If you want it super soupy. But remember, we're also gonna add the noodles, so. I just went ahead and used 2 of these cartons. And I'm gonna put the bay leaf in there. These are little, so I'll put a couple. Ah. Okay. They have almost like a slight minty smell. These are Turkish bay leaves. Mix those in. The parsley is gonna go in almost last. And the noodles, I'm gonna start boiling at about 10 minutes in. Now you gotta bring this up to a boil, obviously, and then we'll let it simmer for about 20 minutes to a half an hour. Get that chicken done, right? When you and you don't start the timer until it's at the boil. Clean up, clean up. Whatever I'm not gonna use right now, I'm gonna go ahead and clean and make more coffee first. Definitely need more coffee. This is almost boiled. My stove has a fast boil setting too, so if I wanted to like hurry it up, I could, because it'll put on the double boiler This is an electric stove. If you have a gas stove, you know, you just control the heat. The thing with the gas stove is you can control the heat much faster, but the electric works too. You can just always lift your pan off. It's just how you're doing it. You know, if it's too hot and you need the coils to cool down, you can just lift your bowl off it a little bit. Keep my work area as clean as possible. Getting up there. Getting up there. Okay. I'm a grown-ass woman. Yes, I'm a succubus. I know. Strong and independent. Thank you for the disco, Daniel. Disco party. Disco party. Well, God likes me, you see. Which is why I will be a much better ruler of hell than Satan. I'm telling you. He's old and boring and nobody wants him around anymore. Oh, this smells so good. You, my frother. What kind of coffee should I make? I can make regular. I can make me a dessert coffee, you know, with the sugar, the mints, and the chocolate. I can like make it with oat milk or with whole milk. Thank you, Martin. Thank you. I think I'm gonna do a I don't know how I'm feeling about too much sugar right now. This is just such a very important opinion, or a very important decision. I could do the raspberry, I could do the peppermint, I could do peppermint coconut. Peppermint coconut sounds good. I have to go get that coffee. And then do I have it iced? Do I have it hot? Ice sounds good. Chill this glass for a couple minutes. I can cut. Oops! Chicken noodles to a rolling boil. I'm gonna turn it down to low now. Stir it a little, pull the pot off. I just pulled this pot off because it was like boiling, ready to boil over. Because it came to that much of a boil, you know? Turn down the heat. Gotten up to temperature. Now we just want to keep it at a nice like simmer. Not a super duper boil, but like a little boil. This is good. This is good. Okay. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to do coconut peppermint chocolate. Yes. Look at that dirty sink. The dishes must be done always, always. There's so much involved in this food thing. Boo, don't be that. While I was down there, I found some Nespresso. Nespresso chocolate. Look at this. Wonder if they have Nespresso on the list of things that I could tag on here. I wish I had someone else that could tag stuff for me. Nope, I can't find it. Espresso. No. These are all special flavors from the company. Oh well, whatever. I got these awesome coffees. So I have an espresso machine and I order from the actual Nespresso place. And sometimes they have these coffees around, or these chocolates around Christmas. They're really good. Little squares. I like to crumble them up. Well, I like to eat them. But I also like to crumble them up and put them in my coffee. And I'll get that cup in a moment. I'm waiting for the cup to chill a little bit. Thank you, Rosa. Thank you. Man, I want to give a big shout out to all my members who've been here with me for like a year or more. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Thank you. You make the army to defeat Satan what it is. You help us grow bigger and bigger and better. Okay. So I have this coconut vanilla flavored coffee. It's for the Nespresso machine. You can use espresso, but I happen to like this one. Now when I bought the Nespresso machine, I bought the frother with it. But you know what? I could probably put this up there. Oops. Here it is. Here it is. This frother alone is expensive. So what I did was I bought the Nespresso with the frother, and I'm glad I did that. There's 2 settings on here. You can do it for iced or you can do it for hot. So what I'm gonna do, I do have peppermint syrup and I have creme de menthe. I like the peppermint flavor with the coconut. I like the creme de menthe by itself with just the chocolate. You could do whatever you want. It smells good. I like to get, I don't have it on here because it's running low. These are like for liquor and booze, and I found them at a liquor store, the little spouts. You can put them in there if you use this rather often. If you can get one that closes, that's best, but whatever. That's what I have. Now I need about an ounce, maybe half, yeah, maybe half an ounce. 1, 2, 3. Let me see. I like that, 1.5 ounces, but I'm out of everything, so I'm just gonna pour it all. I'm like pretty much out, so I'll just use up the bottle. Those spouts are really helpful, especially if you've been a bartender and you know how to count the ounces. Or you just drink a lot and you know how to count the ounces. Or you just learned it on YouTube. Okay. So I've got that in there. I want to get the chocolate syrup. And I'm actually, yeah, chocolate syrup. I'm gonna put that in there. I like that. Now I'm gonna put the milk on top. I feel like whole milk is really good for things with chocolate in it. But you can use whatever milk you want. So I pour it in there all together. And that frother actually does the mixing for me. Now I wanted this iced. My glass is pretty cold. Actually, hold on. I just realized something. Yeah, no, wait. I just realized maybe I shouldn't have frosted my glass. That's okay. I think this will be enough. I think that should be enough to hold this coffee pod. So with the heat, I like to take these and crunch them up. Where I'm gonna get the coffee. I hope this glass is big enough for all this coffee. Okay. Chop that up. Stir my chicken. All right, I'm gonna go get some espresso. Hold on. I hope this isn't too big. Or that's big enough. Let me see. I'm gonna bring that over there just in case. And I'm gonna go ahead and get this espresso and then I will be right back. I also need to frost this, so give me just a moment. Okay. Okay. Got the hot coffee. This was that coconut coffee. And then I put those little chunks in there. They're getting all melty. Oops. 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 Okay. So, I've got the frosted glass. I do have ice. I brought a shaker. And I have the coffee with the coconut. It's coconut vanilla coffee, I think it was. And I had those little chunks of chocolate in there. Now, I'm going to have this ice, and I forgot that I chilled the glass. So I don't want to destroy all the chill with my hot coffee. I've got this shaker. Pour that coffee in there. All that chocolate goodness. Chill that coffee out before I throw it in that ice cold glass. Oh yeah. Throw that in there. Ice. Now remember, I frothed with that chocolate and that peppermint. Ooh, right up there. Right up there. Now I get a straw. You know, in hell we're gonna have nothing but plastic straw, but paper straws. You know, because the turtles, they have a cocaine addiction and they keep getting straws up their nose. We can't have that in hell. No. Paper straws, even though everything's plastic. Now you're supposed to buy paper straws. Oh my god, I don't have that much whipped cream left. Ah! Oh well. Okay, that is delicious. That is absolutely delicious. I don't think Satan knows how to make a gourmet coffee. You could even put a little chocolate on top. It's so pretty. Little swirl. Woo! So good, so good. I need to do some dishes. Clean up while that's simmering. Time for some different music. Old school track activated. There's no way to get the silverware out without like touching all of it. If there is a way, let me know. Otherwise, you just have to wash your hands before you put the silverware away. Ah! Satan would give me the worst dishwasher position in the world. These mushed down. Thank you. Yes, double tap that screen. I appreciate it so much. Oh, it's very creative. It's very creative. Except it's all real and I'm stuck in purgatory in this godforsaken land you humans call Earth. In order to get back to hell, Satan told me that I need to learn to cook, clean, look pretty, and be pleasant. Pleasant, oh. Anyway, we're not really divorced. Not yet. It's really hard to get a divorce lawyer in hell. But I don't like the word estranged, that's weird. Anyway, I've been trying to get out of here for some time now. Some time. So, I need to pass my test, which is on Thanksgiving. America's Thanksgiving. Every year, I cook a big Thanksgiving dinner. I failed this year, so I'm trying to practice a little harder, you know? But I also do tarot card readings, you know, because demons, we can tell the past, present, and future. Anyway, right now I'm cooking, cleaning, and doing all the things. But I do a tarot show at night. Satan is a loser. He's so boring now and ridiculous. Old, you know, no new ideas ever. He's old, fat, boring, covered in Cheeto puffs. You know, and he's been caught in some questionable positions. Anyway. If I can't get out of here with my test, then I will become the new ruler of hell, and I will take over. I am a strong, independent succubus, and I can run hell so much better. So much better. He has no idea what he's dealing with. Anyway, you can join my army to defeat Satan. It's my YouTube membership. It starts at $4.99. And with that, you get a cool badge by your name, you get fun emojis, you get tarot card specials during the union meeting, and you get you get extra content and meat suit hangouts. The gloves because I have the nails, which I'm gonna be doing my nails tonight. It's the part of the looking pretty thing, you know, and it's also part of HR's rules, you know, to look like a demon, and you know, because I have to convince the humans, fully convince them that I'm a demon until I can consensually acquire their souls. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Blue. don't need rinsed. I don't really have much to clean with the chicken noodles. I did it all in that one pan. I like when I do that. Leaves me much less to wash by hand. Ah, that chicken smells good. Really good. Let it simmer and keep it warm. Get some hot water here. Your pure blood? Well, that sounds like some Nazi propaganda. Weird. I don't know why you would announce that to people. Some sort of weird blood supremacist. Oh well. Demon, I'm a demon. Okay, Gigi, I'll work on a job and acting lessons if you figure out how to put up an avatar. The epitome of lazy, telling me what to do. Hilarious, hilarious. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. Now, one thing I did not do, what I need to do, because I always forget to do, we need to make noodles. Why did I take off my gloves so early? Oh well. I like to leave the sink full of the soapy water because I'm probably gonna use it. Okay, bring my coffee over here. I don't know why the music keeps getting stuck on this loop. It's weird. to use egg noodles with my chicken noodle soup. Something better come my way, for I freak the fuck out, okay? I do have to use another pan for that. I'm gonna fill up the pan. Hot water. Just another thing I'm lost to, telling it to someone new, giving it to someone brand new. Okay. I need to bring this pot to a boil. Oops, I almost ruined the soup. Okay, I'm gonna get some salt and I'm gonna pour it in the pasta water. A good amount. Wasn't like that. It was like a palmful. Not like a big palm, but like, I don't know, like a tablespoon, maybe 2. Put the salt in there. And then we'll get it to the boil, and I'm gonna put egg noodles in it. Thank you for the jewels. Thank you, thank you. Baby, I'll be your fool if you let me. Don't forget me, 'cause you're just another thing you're lost to. Just another thing you're lost to. Probably should have started the pasta earlier, but whatever. We're having fun. Just another thing you're lost to. Hi, Lou. That was really good. You should probably put your hair up while you're cooking, but I'm supposed to look pretty and cook. I guess I'll have to find a new fashion or something. Or let people, you know, eat my hair. I don't care. I mean, it sounds devilish, right? They're enjoying the food. It's good, it's delicious, and then suddenly a hair. First in their mouth and down their throat, and then they're like, oh, and then they're wondering where the hair came from. Is it from the head? Is it from another place? Oh, no. Oh, that sounds so evil. Oops. Stop. What are you doing? What are you doing? No, no, down. Not in the kitchen. Not in the kitchen. Okay, go. Oh, is that what you want? That's where the treats are. Is that what you want? How bad do you want it? How bad? How bad? You want it? Tell me. Speak. Is that what you want? Really? Okay. While you're waiting for the dog to bark, or while you're waiting for the water to boil, it's a good time to make your dog do tricks for treats. Okay, good girl. Spin. Good girl. Twist. Good girl. Oh no. Okay. Down. Good. Speak. Good girl. Okay. Should we go around the thing? I know. Okay. Ready? Go around. Good girl. Go around. Good girl. I didn't even tell you to do that. I was just thinking that. How do you have such mind control? That is good mind control. Okay. That was a good treat time. Good girl. Okay. Now the water is boiling. For the most part. It's not really a rolling boil. It's about to be. Egg noodles. Once you put the noodles in, it's gonna like change the temp for just a second. That's a good boil actually. All the bubbles on the bottom. Throw those in there. Mix them a little so they don't stick. You don't need oil in there. I always do about 10 to 12 minutes. Make the heat so that you might want to turn down the heat so it's not like burning it out the bottom. I'll go put these in the wash. Let that cook. Just a little bit longer. That's all. What am I cooking? Chicken noodle soup. I'm almost done. You cook with Hellfire? Well, I would. But you know what happened? The electricity company said that if I don't use their electricity, they're going to claim that the house is abandoned. And now I have to pay an electric bill. I know. Stupid. That was too good. I did such a good job today on my dessert coffee. No. We dancing? Are we dancing? Dancing in the moonlight. Every dog is dancing in the moonlight. Is that what you do? If I had a lot of treats, I would get you to dance better. Is that what you're telling me? Oh. sits by the treats and stares at me. Come here. Come here. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Yes. Very good. We love you. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. No. You don't get a treat for letting me pet you. Ah, and I put my wings in the water. Hey. I know. Life is hard. Life is hard. You should just get treats all day, every day, but it's not gonna happen. No. Oh. No treats. No. No. I can't. No, oh, just lay down. I can't have her be like too heavy and like overweight. I know she wants it, but we have to practice self-control and moderation and everything. I don't want her to have bad knees and not be healthy. So I can't enable her. She will eat all day. All day if I don't make sure she doesn't overeat. She has like I try to portion out how much she eats. Okay. Only a couple more minutes on the pasta. About 5-6 minutes. Okay. Am I the enabler? Absolutely not. I will not enable the dog. My night has been very good. I'll be doing my nails later tonight. They're ready to be updated. New year, new nails, right? Gotta keep those eyeballs lubricated. Okay, we've got 4 minutes left. Now, what we need to do, remember that parsley? I'm gonna go ahead and drop that because we've got less than 4 minutes before the noodles are done. The parsley doesn't need to be in there a lot. It'll flavor it rather quickly. And smell it. It's like so fragrant. That's why you don't want to boil it the whole time. You also want to taste, like the chicken should be done right now, so I can taste it and make sure that if there's anything I need to add, I can add. Because we've been boiling this for a while. Careful, it's hot. It's gonna be hot. This way I can check if there's any salt and if I need salt and pepper. If I need to water down the broth, you know, you never know. No, that is perfect. Holy cow, is that delicious. Oh my god, I did a good job. I did it. Satan's got nothing on me. Bowls ready. When you'll have extra soup, so you can have it more than, you know, one night. Hi, baby. Lou. Oh, Lou didn't do anything. Good girl. Go. Yeah, you don't mess with the kitty. I don't know why he freaked out. He didn't come in. He was like, maybe. And then he was like, never mind. Lou, leave your kitty alone. Come on, Lou. Lou. Get over there. Come on. Leave him alone. Give him a head start. They're not best friends yet. And it's when the food's around. Lou is so like food driven that it's just best that Bubba chill and they're working on it. They'll learn to be in the same food area together. Lady did. You know, one day they're gonna be begging together. The two of them with their little eyes staring up at me, asking for more and more food. All the time. It'll happen. Okay, these are... Okay. Check my noodles. Okay. Come on. It's gonna be hot. Hot and slippery. Oh yeah, that's good. I like mine a little al dente, which means a little stiff, because we're gonna be putting them in the soup, so you don't want them to get too mushy. Go ahead and drain the noodles. There's that. make some noodles. Put them in the bowl. However many noodles you want. Some people like more noodles, some people like less noodles. Go ahead and get that chicken, the mixture. Put as much meat in there that you want. And then skim the top for some extra juice. Ooh. You can have as much juice to meat ratio as you want. Delicious. This is gonna be hot. You can see the steam. See that? So much steam. Good stuff. Good stuff. So I live alone. I wish, okay? I do have the son of Satan, because of course Satan left me as a single mother. Strong, independent succubus. And then I have Lou the dog. And then I have Bubba the cat. And then I have Cheryl the ghost, is the stinky old woman who smokes cigarettes. Ugh. And she's always quoting Bible quotes at me, which I find very offensive. Absolutely offensive. Horrible. She's so rude. And then I have Giraffe, who's waiting for a court date, you know. He's been accused of being a communist and might be deported. And then while he was on the run, he met this party lamb. And that sheep came around with the baby. Said it was his. So now I'm taking care of him. I take care of them all. Okay? Ridiculous. I will stay strong, but boy. Purgatory is stupid. Stupid, stupid. Anyway, that's my chicken noodle soup. It is ridiculously hot right now. With my dessert mocha. Coconut peppermint mocha. Delicious. A nice bite with all the veggies. Ooh. Mmm. That is delicious. That recipe alone should get me out of this godforsaken place. Ugh. So good. Anyway, I will be back later tonight. Oscar, thank you. Thank you. Welcome, Oscar. I will be back later tonight to redo my claws because it's time. So I will see you there. You have a wonderful, wonderful night. Lou says good luck. Aw, thank you, Oscar. Thank you, thank you. Wonderful. What time? In a couple hours. I don't know. Probably about 1 to 2 hours. Just make sure you subscribe and you hit that notification bell. You can also join my Discord, and it has a notification on there. But yes, I'll see you there. Bye. Oh, also go check out my website, paywithyoursoul.com. You can get merch there. You can get links. You can get tarot card readings, all sorts of stuff. So go check that out, paywithyoursoul.com.